Thank you, Mr. Speaker Pro Tem. We hear the word support thrown around as if support means you can take someone's land or not take someone's land. If so many people support it, then it's okay to take the land, and if they don't support it, it's not okay to take the land. I would remind the body, and particularly remind those in Washington, D.C., that we did away with the tyranny of the majority. It's not about support, it's about a constitution. Constitution makes it very clear there's a line that is not to be crossed, particularly within land within a state. If there's any question on land within a state, that goes through this body, the legislature of the state of Utah, according to the Constitution. This body did a resolution last year opposing strenuously any further monument in the state of Utah. If we do away with the rule in the Constitution and it's about support, we have 30 million acres of public land. Where's that line? Do we just give up now and say make the whole state a monument? Within the designation that the President did from vacation, sitting in Washington with the stroke of a pen, drawing a great big circle around 1.35 million acres in Utah, are 109,000 acres of school trust lands. Imagine if you went and seized 109,000 acres of land or any other asset from our school children. I would submit you'd be spending some time at the point of the mountain, perhaps. Also within the 1.35 million acres that a big line was just drawn around with one man's pen is nearly 14,000 acres of private property. Private property seized with the stroke of a pen. What country is this? Founded on the principles of life, liberty, and property so that we can govern ourselves and produce prosperity? Or a country where one man with a pen can take 14,000 acres of private property? Also within that big circle drawn with one man's pen is a state park. Seized and taken. Imagine if any of you were to try to do anything similar. Just take with, we're a legislature. We could just go decree and take someone's home. No, of course we can't, because it's not about support. It's about a constitution. And if it's not about a constitution, we're not a republic, we're not governed by the rule of law, we should just give up on the 30 million acres now and avoid the pain, because back in 1969, we had the exact same thing. In 1969, resolution from this legislature, whereas the immediate past president of the United States, in the final hours of his administration, withdrew approximately 264,000 acres of public land and included them within a monument without any opportunity for proper hearing. If this is the standard that we're setting and that we're going to accept as the body that constitutionally is commissioned by oath to be the sure guardian of the people's liberty, if we don't take this stand, let's just give up all 30 million acres now and be done with the pain. We've gone from 264,000 acres to 1 million acres in Garfield County, where Garfield County a year and a half ago declared an economic state of emergency because another man with his pen locked up 1.9 million acres and $2 trillion worth of the world's cleanest burning coal, and their timber industry is decimated. Their grazing industry is decimated. Their mining industry is decimated, and their families are now economic refugees, and their schools are at the point of closing. That's why our Constitution prevents this sort of thing and establishes a rule of law, not the rule of support, the rule of law. I encourage your support for this resolution.